Let's get together and feel alright.
Let them all pass on there. Dirty remarks. One love. There is one question I would really love to ask. One heart. Is there a place for hopeless sinners? One love. Quiero mankind just to service or the reason. One love.
What about the one heart?
One heart.
What about
Let's get
and
together.
believe
Feel alright.
as it was in the beginning?
One love.
So shall it be.
One.
One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright.
Hear the children crying.
One love,
Hear the children crying.
one heart. Give a thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
Let them all pass on there. Dirty remarks. One love. There is one question I would really love to ask. One heart. Is there a place for hopeless sinners? One love. Quiero mankind just to service or the reason. One love.
What about the one heart?
One heart.
What about
Let's get
and
together.
believe
Feel alright.
as it was in the beginning?
One love.
So shall it be.
One.
One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright.
Hear the children crying.
One love,
Hear the children crying.
one heart. Give a thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
Let them all pass on there. Dirty remarks. One love. There is one question I would really love to ask. One heart. Is there a place for hopeless sinners? One love. Quiero mankind just to service or the reason. One love.
What about the one heart?
One heart.
What about
Let's get
and
together.
believe
Feel alright.
as it was in the beginning?
One love.
So shall it be.
One.
One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright.
Hear the children crying.
One love,
Hear the children crying.
one heart. Give a thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
Let them all pass on there. Dirty remarks. One love. There is one question I would really love to ask. One heart. Is there a place for hopeless sinners? One love. Quiero mankind just to service or the reason. One love.
What about the one heart?
One heart.
What about
Let's get
and
together.
believe
Feel alright.
as it was in the beginning?
One love.
So shall it be.
One.
One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright.
Hear the children crying.
One love,
Hear the children crying.
One heart, give a thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
Let them all pass on there. Dirty remarks. One love. There is one question I would really love to ask. One heart. Is there a place for hopeless sinners? One love. Hate all mankind just to serve His own beliefs. One love.
What about the one heart?
One heart.
What about
Let's get together.
and the real?
Feel alright.
As it was in the beginning,
One love.
so shall it be.
One love.
One heart. Let's get together and feel alright.
Hear the children crying.
One love.
Hear the children crying.
One heart, give a thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
In which kind of country will you want your children to be? This is the question. It is not about you and me. It is about them. This is intergenerational. After we have elected them, you will then see them sending their arrows head. You'll see Bill Gates come and meet your president. You'll see Tony Blair come and meet your president. You'll see Macron come and meet your president. You'll see all of them. And then they will never admit, but they'll be told, if you want money in agriculture, behave this way. If you want money in this area, behave this way. They will never tell that to the Chinese. They will never tell that to the Indians. They will never tell that to the Vietnamese. They will never tell that to the Koreans. But in Africa, they tell us. That is why, as I speak to you now, under this new scramble, the IMF and the World Bank are back, telling you who to hire in your universities, what to sell and what not to sell. It is a sad situation. So today, as I look at Africa in that new scramble, the Chinese are here, the Turks are here, the British are here, the French are here, the Qataris are here, the Americans are here. This time round, they are so subtle that we don't even recognize them, but they control us. What are we going to do about it? In order to develop, we must do something. It has also been demonstrated that it can be done. I've traveled across this continent and I've seen that development is possible. You go to Rwanda now. They are demonstrating that it can be done. Go to Kigali now. See what they are doing in the health sector in their own small way. See how they are collaborating in the area of mobile telephony in their own small way. It can be done. I've been to Botswana and I've seen what they are doing in their own small way. I've been to Mauritius, see what they are doing in their own small way. And they do not have the resources that other countries have. And I'm giving these examples to say that indeed it can be done, and it can be done within the continent of Africa. So what we must do is to begin to pull together. We have 55 telephone access codes. Nigeria 234, Ghana 233, Kenya 254, Tanzania 255, Uganda 256, Zambia 260, Zimbabwe 263. How can we, in this day and age, you cross into Benin, you cross into Togo, you cross into Guinea-Bissau, you have a different internet connectivity. Why can't Africa have a single satellite and a single telephone code, so that when I travel from Mogadishu in Somalia to Dhaka in Senegal, like the Chinese do, like the Americans do, like the Indians do, we can have the same. because communication is critical to development. And I'm saying this, part of my agenda is to prick your conscience with live examples, that you may go out there irritated, but irritated to do the right thing. And I'm suggesting that indeed, when we talk about development, this is what we must do. Is Africa conscious of her state? Yes, Africa is conscious. This is what makes me happy. That after all these analysis, it appears to me that Africans have now recognized that going forward, we can only defeat the conspiracies, we can only have development as we are talking about it by working as a team. It is only through.
And I said to the anger of my audience at one time, and I was rather uncharitable, that the problem with Africa is that those who have ideas have no power, and those with power have no ideas. And that in many ways still informs. So you have all these ideas on how we can green Africa. I listen to you and I can see you are babbling with ideas, but you don't have the power. And the fellow with power has completely no idea. And yet somehow, and this I think is your problem, when the electorate is given the choice between you with ideas and the one without ideas, the Africans' affinity for people without ideas is amazing.
Freedom is coming tomorrow. Get ready, mama, prepare for your freedom. Freedom is coming tomorrow. Get ready, mama, prepare for your freedom. Freedom is coming tomorrow. Yeah, oh, you listen to mama. Yeah, oh, you listen.
Okay. What a very pleasant way to say good evening to all of you who have tuned good morning, good night, wherever you have joined us from tonight. And it is indeed a wonderful time to be here with you today. So wherever you are, I guess all of our teammates, they are out there now and they are fully posted. Good evening to the people of Great Nimbakante, and good evening to all of you who have joined this podcast. Let me start by reading some of your comments quickly. And we have our dear friend and brother, Rufus Bob Dolie, who says this broadcast is live on Radio Voice of Yahweh Messina there in Nimbakante Electoral District number 9. And we have our brother and friend Kotu Nangwe, who has also told us that this broadcast is live on Radio Voice of Yahweh in Nimbakante in District number 3. So we love to start this show by always saying good evening to the people of District number 9. And let us know, Rufus, just write in the comment section, how is the audio, please. Let somebody just write us and tell us how the audio before we can move forward. Let's take a quick musical break and let's hear from you. How is the audio? How is the audio quality? And then we can proceed from that end. So let's take this quick musical break and then we will come back. One love.
One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright.
Hear the children crying.
One love,
Hear the children crying.
one heart. Give a thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
Let them all pass away. Dirty remarks.
One love,
There is one question I would really love to ask.
one heart.
Is there a place for hopeless sweetest wonders. He don't mind God just to serve his own believer. One love,
What about the one heart?
one heart.
What about
Let's get
in
together.
the real?
Feel alright.
As it was in the beginning,
One love.
so shall it be.
So as it was in the beginning, so shall it be. One love to the people of Nimba Kante. Wherever you are tonight, all we want you to do is to tell us how is the audio quality. Good evening to all of you who've joined us, and we want to say welcome to this very important broadcast here tonight. We are hopeful to be hosting Mike Blinwon. He just resigned from the CMC, the Citizens Movement for Change, Honorable Musa Bilete Party. So he will be our guest on here tonight. We are hoping he will join us very soon. Want to say good evening to all of you out there. Please hit the share button and tell us how well is the quality of our audio here tonight. Want to say thanks to Alante Station. We are tonight broadcasting from Tinkos Village on the Roberts International Highway. We are situated here at Atlantic Station that hosts Atlantic Food Center and Atlantic Airbnb and the Atlantic Building Material Store. We want to say thanks to the proprietor, to all of the workforce here, James Will Harris, and all of the team who have made it possible for us to be here tonight. So please let us know how is the quality of this audio. How well are you watching us? We want to know here tonight. Welcome to the broadcast. My name is Ambassador Edmond Bawi, and let's take this music from our own man who we are sponsoring here, Obadiah Tukpa, who is from District Number 2 in Nimba County, but he lives in the US. This is a very important music that he made in Australia, and we'd love to play it here tonight.
Change your mindset like be red. Change your mindset like be red. Oh, like be red.
Bring you the happiness we have joined from Central Studio. I think we have joined from Central Studio there in Monrovia, Liberia. So like we say again, wherever you have joined us from, this is the truth of the matter. And of course, we will be live on Nimba D9 TV on YouTube, Nimba D9 TV on Facebook, Nimba D9 TV on Twitter, and of course, several other platforms. Just in case you join us, like we said from the onset, tonight we will be on the truth of the matter, playing host to the former county inspector, Mr. B. McBrewon, who will be our guest here tonight on the truth of the matter. In a moment from now, we will join into Central Studio in Monrovia, where we're going to welcome the boss, Ambassador Edmond Bawi, as he will draw us through. Boss, it's up to you.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, our dear brother. Can you hear me clearly?
Very clear.
Great. So good evening to the great people of Nimba Kante. We love to say welcome to the show. Obadiah Tokpa is our musician, Nimba Dina TV musician that we are promoting, and he is out there in Australia. And we want to say thank you to all of you who have joined in. We love to always start the show by saying good evening to the people of District Number 9, Representative Wongbe and his entire citizens. You might be out there in Nimbawang, in Glanstown, in wherever you will be. We want to say welcome to you all out there. And Uriah will be controlling from this end. All you need to do is to just remain where you are. We will be controlling the stage from this end. So we want to say thank you to all of you. So we will be here as your guests your guest will be here very shortly. That is Mike Blinwon. We've contacted him a day ago, and we'll talk about this, that he will be our guest here tonight for us to talk about wide range of activities. So all you need to do, Uriah, is to just don't play with the string, Uriah. Just don't play with the string. Just leave it out here with us, and we will handle it. And we want to say thank you to all of you in District number 9. You are listening to us by means of Radio Cyclopedia or Voice of Yahweh Mesno. We want to say thank you so very much for joining us. A lot of people are just commenting. We'll read your comments as we move forward. But we want to say, yes, you might be in Bidoru, you might be in Blilo, wherever you find yourself in District number 9. We want to say good evening to you out there in District number 9. Thank you all for joining, but we want to know from you, how is the quality of the audio? And thanks to Uriah Gua and his folks. Good evening to District number 8. Honorable Said Miana and his team there in the Lao area, the Blanc area, and wherever you find yourself in District 8. We want to say in the Zion area as well. We want to say good evening. Good evening to District number 7, Musa Hassan Bility and his good people of District 7 that host Radio, Cyclopedia, and Truth FM. Good evening to all of you out there. It's a wonderful way to say good evening. District number 6, Honorable Tuan Glikia. I want to say thank you to all of you out there. You might be in the Pabli area, wherever you find yourself in District number 6. I want to say thank you. Thank you for all that you do for the great people of District number 6. District number 5, Kotu Kragu. District number 5 is so blessed because we have our brand ambassador, our Australia brand ambassador is from District number 5, Victoria M. Dennis. She's watching us from Australia this morning, and we want to say good morning to you there in Australia, and good night to the people of District number 9, Kotu Kragu representative and his good people. They are constructing bridges across the district, collectively working together, opposition, no position, and position. All of them, they are here, they are out there and making sure to supply materials and all of that. I want to say thank you. District number 4, our honest Marcier. I understand he is a geologist by profession. Thank you. So to you all, I want to say good evening. Whether you are in Waipley, wherever you are in District 4, I want to say thank you for all you do. And to the great people of District number 3, where Radio Voice of Yahweh is, where the Metal Liberia is based, we are locked down. Kotu Nangbe and his team out there in District number 3, Yikipa. We want to say thank you to Honorable Honest. No, what is the District 3 representative name? He's a chair on foreign affairs now. Uriah, what is his name?
Honorable Neke Gay.
That guy eating tonight. He eating. Oh, the guy eating. I won't forget about his name. Neke Gay. Want to say good evening to you all out there. So you might be in Campley, wherever you find yourself in District 3. Want to say good evening to all of you there in District number 3, and thanks to Kotu Nangbe and his team who have made it possible for the truth of the matter to come back to resume on the air. We are here.
Of the matter to come back
somebody
to resume.
Yes,
on the air. We are here.
You are playing something, Uriah, so you need to pull that. Yeah, so thank you. District number 2 is our own co-chair of the board, Honorable Nyaflomo Senior. Want to say thank you. You might be in Blasno, you might be in Senikole, wherever you find yourself in District 2. Want to say thank you. District number 1 is Honorable Sam Nikora Brown. Want to say welcome to you all, and thank you for joining us as superintendent, our senators, and our representative. We are already acknowledging our commissioners, and just you all. Want to say welcome to the show. And this is the program called The Truth of the Matter, and we want to say welcome to you all. So Uriah, you were just reporting from Cyclopedia, gave you an SOS call to Jungle Energy Power Incorporated that there was a fire on one of the poles there. So how's the situation now in Seclipe, Uriah? Uriah, are you listening to us, please?
By being technically wherever you find yourself, and
Uriah, you got to be listening to us.
But just reporting for the Jungle that
situation is not calm, and of course, you get me?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the network. I think the network from your end is really troubling.
No, Uriah.
Okay, so like we said, to our surprise and dismay this evening.
No, Uriah. It is not for our end.
Am I clear?
You are clear. Go ahead, Uriah. Just flow.
Oh my God, this network. I think I will leave.
Clear. Go ahead. Just flow.
Okay, so like we said, to our surprise and dismay this night, while on the Main Street of Seclipe, we saw the fire blazing on the light pole that is situated in San Quay community, Seclipe City, and it resulted into maybe carrying power from the entire Seclipe. The entire Seclipe went off immediately, and we rushed there to see what was happening. But luckily for us, upon our arrival, everything was okay, and the fire was already off. But I think for my own observation, the problem was from the JEP main office, because probably maybe they were checking out something. I know, I think it could have been something else. It could have only affected those connected to that particular pole instead of maybe affecting the entire Seclipe. But we made our podcast having that SOS call to bring the attention of JEP to check on that particular land to avoid further problem, because what if that could have been at midnight? I mean, it could have resulted into something else, maybe the damaging of properties from many people that on a particular land. And it's also interesting to know that many business people are hanging on that particular land. Over business people around there are hanging on that particular pole. So I think it's really dangerous, and I think the guys from the JEP were there upon our departure, and I think they are doing everything possible to see how best they can calm the situation and ensure that the people there are not affected any way of the other.
Okay, great. So we'll mute you now. At this point, we'll mute you, Uriah. So just be.
See you them.
Yes, I'm here, but all you.
Okay, great. So we'll mute you now. At this point,
so we'll just mute you,
Uriah.
and,
so just be. Yes, I'm here, but all your network is not too good.
Okay, so now we want to say welcome to you all, and we're going to be taking some comments here while we await Honorable Mike Blinwan. We're going to be taking some of your comments, and because it's important, the fact that you all have come up here tonight to make sure that we are live and you are following, we want to say thank you, and we will do this for the benefit of you all who are watching us here tonight. So this is the truth of the matter. My name is Ambassador Edmond C. Bawi, and we are very grateful to you all who have tuned in. Rufus Dolier said the program is live on Radio Voice of Yahweh Messina in Sikepa, and the relay is going well. And we have respectful Leroy Gonda. He said, I'm Leroy Wa Gonda Jr., watching you from a resident in Gondon community. He's Leroy Wa Gondon Jr. He's watching from this Gondon community in Seclipe City, Nimba County. And we have Kotu Nangbe. He is the director of programs at Radio Voice of Yame there. He said they are relaying this broadcast on Voice of Yame in Yikepa, Nimba County. Thank you so much. Obadiah Topa is also following us. He's watching us from his home in Newcastle, Australia. And we had James Jackson Way is also watching. Our brand ambassador, who's also sponsoring this show here tonight, Victoria M. Dennis, is watching us from Melbourne, Australia. And we have Wa Milason Gueklo. He said, I also appreciate you guys for the care and effort towards Nimba D9 TV. May the Almighty God carry you guys through. Thank you so much. And our Indian reporter Omasco is watching us. He said the audio is good from his end. Jim Jackson said, good evening, brother. Wow, congratulations. And we have Imalalyn Kwei said, I'm watching you from Mount Barkley, Newtown community. Victoria said, we are proud of you, Obi Tukpa. Yes, that is our musician. And follow Obadiah Tukpa on YouTube, and you're going to get most of his music. Jim Jackson says he's following us from Baivonyi, Senikoli City, Nimba County. Elijah S. Willen says, good evening, family. I'm following you from my residence in Mount Barkley, Maserado County. Rufus Dodier said the audio is good and Yahoo Mesnot is listening. And Obadiah said the quality is good and good. The link isn't going through. It's not right because that's a scene link that our dear brother just used right now to join us. So how will it not be going through, dear brother? So this link should be okay. So well, but be as it may, want to say thank you so much for all of you who have joined us here tonight. And this broadcast is here, and we are prepared to serve you and to give you the best we can. So more of everything is coming your way here tonight. We are hopeful that we can be joined by Honorable Mike Bliwon on here tonight, because he is our guest. He has agreed a day ago to come here on the show for us to have a conversation about happenings in Nimba and all of that. So let's see what is going on. Yes, something is going on with the link. So let's see. Let me take a bite of this music, and then from there we'll come back. Stay tuned. Don't go away. My name is Ambassador Edmond Olakeombawi. Let's take this music from Sanwi Lebo, who is based in Australia.
Shano Yawonima Pia Anyina Bonyiremo.
Let's go, everybody so queer so. Let's go, no que kenga let's go. Oh me. Let's go, malodie mama we. Sayo le. Pagepa mirande. Pagepa mere wa ukleo. Pagepa mire yore kada krudebe. Me bana pangwenye. Ya kenewe, bakbeko keko kenewe. Ya gbare ya so kwide se o. Beli ya kene bona, yela ya kemba, gbale ya so kwide se o. Mine ka kenewe, papa ko keko kenewe. Ya gbare ya so kwide se o. Zayo le Wakum pile pile, said I better come up with second than a kakaleke. Me a kakale. The way you looking, jelly butter cooking, no monkey can take you from me. Let me be your king, so you can be my queen. I'm not joking. Assemble. Luna pele padam, I would have been so. Masami level and wake here, they're going to my country, they see. Who in your care, you miss jeans were great. Yeah. Let me now. Come in now. Mega disiboga ponazia. Mega gosiboga ponazia. Kafe yega kenu. Hey, I want it so quick as so quick as let's go. Log a kenga, let's go. Let's go. Eh, my lord, yeah, mama, way. On the way. Kakum baby, benne. Quiet. Do the pele padama with the piso. No way, madam, no way, madam. Go see later, me.
Okay, so once again, we want to say thank you so very much for all of you who have joined us. It's a wonderful time to say our long-awaited guest is now here with us tonight. So wherever you join us from, we want to say welcome to this broadcast. Good evening to all of you in Radio Land and on the television. Either you watching us by Radio Voice of Yahweh Messina, or you are watching us by means of Nimba D9 TV or on YouTube. I want to say thank you to you all for joining us. Our guest is here and will not waste any time. We're going to go over to him. Good evening, all everyone. Good evening, our Mike Bliwan.
Good evening, Chief.
Okay, great. Is it possible you put your camera on, or there's no way we just take you on audio? Okay, great. The chief himself is here and will not waste any time. We'd love to say good evening to you and welcome to this broadcast. Wherever you join us from, this is the truth of the matter. And then our Mike Bliwan is here with us tonight. Chief, how are you doing and where are you joining us from tonight?
Thank you. I'm currently in Lovely, the district.
The great city of Lovely. We want to say thank you. Thank you so very much for accepting our invite. And that is the beauty of technology. But can you hear us clearly?
I'm hearing you clear.
Okay, great. So we're not going to waste any time here tonight. We got tons of people who have joined on this broadcast. Most of them sending in their comments and all of that. Some of them started to send their comments on the day that we posted that you are joined us. This is the truth of the matter. And we want to say welcome to you all who have tuned in since day to be with us here tonight. Our guest is now finally with us. And this broadcast is live on Radio Voice of Yahweh Messina in Zikepa Nimbakante, and it's equally so live on Radio Voice of Yahweh in Yikepa Nimbakante, and it's live on Radio Seklepie in Seklepie. Just for the benefit of all those who have joined us, we want to say, who is Mike Bliwan tonight?
Thank you. Mike Bruno is the son of Nima. The mother hails from Bokosin, Bo Administrative District, District number 4. And his father is also from Loble Bo Administrative District, District number 6. And a resident of Gambia City, Nima County. And a senior student at the Nima University, studying management and economics minor.
That's a great portfolio, and we want to say thank you for joining us. We're not going to waste much of our time. You've been in the news of recent. You always like to be in the news. The lovely man let me. So you've been in the news a lot. You know, it was at one point either they took a vehicle from you, another point, somebody from the party is saying another thing. But for and on behalf of all of us here, we want to first of all say our deepest condolences to you and your family for the loss of your mother. And we pray that you remain strong as you continue to lead. How will you describe your public service journey so far? Since you came into the public light, how will you describe your public service journey so far?
It was good. It was perfect. It was rewarding. Everything we did it under the auspices of law. And we ensured that we brought peace in the minds of our Nimba County people. And the people matters to us. And that's why we are key in taking both steps on everything we want to do. So everything was perfect.
Great. Thank you. Thank you so very much. And just to you all who are tuned in out of the radio Seclipia tonight, or Radio Voice of Yahweh Messina and Radio Voice of Yamen, we are locked down across like Nimba County, some part of Guinea, some part of Ivory Coast, some part of Grand Bassa, Bom County, River, says Lofa. Wherever you're listening tonight, the former county inspector and the former senatorial candidate for the CMC party who has resigned is our guest here tonight. And we will have a good family conversation with him to understand, because some of what he's going to tell us tonight will inspire you as well. First of all, why inspire you to enter public service and politics? What really inspire you?
We all have goals. And we also had a developmental mindset for our people of Nimba. And we believe that when we are given the space to be able to serve our people when it comes to election or electoral positions, we'll be able to do the needful. We know there are so many persons who go to election and say they're going to do all. At least some of those things that become serious impediment for the life of our children, we are set to ensure that some be eradicated. And then some of those things that is a better good for our people, we will make sure that it comes to our people. So that has been our dream. And we started doing it from our private sector while we were still, even in the students community, we are doing a lot for the people of Nimba. And so based on the mindset to develop Nimba and what we feel we can do so that our people can feel our leadership ability and what God inspired us to do, that's why we went into politics. And we will continue to remain to the political landscape, and we'll always be seen in public life.
Wow, that's the voice of Mike Blinwon, the former county inspector of Nimba County and former senatorial candidate on the CMC political party. When you serve as county inspector, and I like to acknowledge something here tonight because maybe a lot of Nimbayans will not know. My first time to meet Mike Blinwon was when he served the United Nimba Citizens Council as a mobilizer, for Nimba County. And today, some of his work the fruit of some of his work. Something that I know for fact is the Unico Women Empowerment Center that is coming alive today. But when you were appointed by the president and then you served as county inspector, what were some of your key achievements in Nimba County that you can sit today and say, yes, this is what I'm proud of, and this is what we did, and this is our record?
Well, thank you, Edna. And I'm very much grateful to the late Senator Johnson for becoming a best friend in my life and also a father and a mentor. And I'm also grateful to the former president, George Manning Weah, for bringing me into public space to serve the people of Nimba as a county inspector at the time. When we took over, you know, in 2014, when Honorable Cooper was ascended to the position of development superintendent under Manseri regime, I was called to serve as the city mayor of Gando. And I turned the request down because I was focusing on my business. And a lot of friends got angry with me. And then in 2017, early 2017, when Honorable Cooper also went as the superintendent of Nimba, I was also called to serve as a development superintendent of Nimba. And I turned that request down. Second to that, I was also called by Honorable Thomas Grupi to give space to my friend and brother Marvin Davis, because he felt Marvin had just graduated and nothing was doing. When my needs surfaced, he decided to call me so that I can give him space. And I told him I never even had interest in entering government. The private sector for which my life has been established is key to me, and I must continue with that. 2017, I served as the campaign manager for the Coalition of Democratic Change. I came from the background of the LPP, or LPDP, headed by Speaker, the former Speaker, Eddie Stado, the current Senator of Bomi County. And we brought the three parties together and began Coalition for Democratic Change. So after the election, someone spoke to me and said, "Hey, Mark, we want you to go as the superintendent of the country." I said, my focus is not a job. Let's give opportunity to those who want to work. I'll focus on my business. So 2019, when Maggie said, those who have been in the leadership of the coalition, they should be given opportunity because they have been the one who work with the people during the time of the campaign, and they know what to say to them, and they know what is said to them. So when they call most of us for opportunities, we say we never wanted it. We will still serve the party. Until of late, Honorable Cooper decided to go for the Senate. So I was called to Monrovia to take the county inspector position so that Honorable Original Man can go as the superintendent of the county. And I told them I want to consult my friends and relatives before I can accept or to say anything. I drove back to Gando without telling anyone. When the news surfaced, a couple of our friends rushed at my house and said, "You've been rejecting jobs. Every time they talk about job, you will say no. But this one, you cannot do it in our faces." Senator Kula, Mr. PDP, Mensofo, even Gombu, who were represented at the time, was placing a call to me. So 4 o'clock in the morning, Senator Johnson called. He said, we asked you to say something and you whole word. Up to now, you are not saying anything. By calling you, you're not picking up. So that's why I sent Peter Pay to you. How we said we're going to accept. So that 2019, June 22 was the day that we should have been announced. Regina May coming first and I coming second, joining Parade Myers, who were already seated as the development superintendent. And then the guys at Radio Nima decided to flag the listing of, in that listing, we have Mr. Yasu Waidori going as Internal Affairs Minister. Tico Yori also going as one of the deputy ministers in the country. Whitmore P. And so many good guys from Nima. So when the guys at Radio Nima flag it on the social media, they raised eyebrows, and then based on that man, so they had to call the former president to inquire from him why he wanted to remove Vani Seri from Mr. Yasu Waidori. So they had to hold on to the list to do some adjustment. Early February in 2020, while we were on the campaign tour for Honorable Kun in the town of Bio Bimigbe, I received a call from Honorable Maggie asking me for my commitment to the government. And then we told them 40 we're going to be committed to the government. In Bio Bimigbe, while on the campaign tour, I was appointed. And then Honorable Kun said, let's cut the campaign tour short because one of us have been appointed. Let's go back to Uganda and celebrating. So we were in Bio and we went to Uganda. So I was able to accept that. And like you asked, when I was serving as inspector of peace issues, chatting with even men and wife having issue in the home, Marketer being affected, our people go to Guinea, they being humiliated, I'll cross the border and go and talk on their behalf. Those who went to Ivory Coast and they took their money from there. Even when Elijah Goy was beating in Ivory Coast, also had to go there. The lady Elijah Goy had to go there to make sure that the computer that got damaged was paid for. When there were issues of Burkina Bees, when there were issues in Yawin Meston, on leadership, when there were issues in Kwekwa, when there were issues to several places, we were there. Even the issue of the COVID, I used to use my car because I wish we are not getting. I used to use my car to take our marketers from Ghana to just carry them and drop them to Moreover so they can be able to buy their goods. So can also help our people in Nima because we cannot allow COVID to stop our people from making their businesses. So when there were issues of death, people that were considered to be COVID patients and the pastor, I took the initiative to also bury. There were several things that I did up to 2023, 2024. Even after the election, when we still have chance to turn power over, I also was instrumental in doing things for the people of Nima. So
Great.
I enjoy
Thank
my
you
working
so much.
with people of Nima, and everything I did in Nima was rewarding and it was commendable. So we decided to serve them at the level of the Senate.
We will come there. Thank you so much. And this is why this program is called The Truth of the Matter. When you come here, you say nothing else but the truth. We blame to all of you who have tuned in. Keep sending in your comments and we will read them as we move forward. Keep sending in your questions and all of that. We will also read them as we move forward. So before we go on, we are posting this letter and we're going to read it, and then we'll ask you if this letter came from you. It says, Low Playtown, Lower Nimba County, Republic of Liberia, May 8, 2026. Honorable James Yorgi, National Chairman, Citizens Movement for Change. Subject, resignation from the Citizens Movement for Change. Dear Chairman Yorgi, I write to formally tender my resignation as a member and a national vice chair for recruitment and mobilization of the Citizens Movement for Change, CMC, effective immediately. I remain grateful for the opportunity afforded me to serve the party as National Vice Chair for Recruitment and Mobilization, as well as its senatorial candidate in the 2025 by-elections NIMBA. It was indeed an honor for me to contribute to the growth and advancement of the institution. However, after careful reflection and consideration, I have come to the conclusion that the current composition, leadership style, and operational structure of the party do not align with the principles, political values, and expectations of institutional governance that I envisage. Over the time, it became increasingly evident that my role, contributions, and sacrifices were neither trusted nor genuinely valued by some key leaders of the party based on their selfish motives. I was repeatedly denied the opportunity to effectively perform my functions without justification. I was also excluded from key executive meetings and crucial decision making processes that directly affect the party's direction and future. Additionally, under your leadership and with full acquaintance I'm not seeing it clear of the political leader, I was subjected to to repeat. I was subjected to repeated acts of distrust, intimidation, and humiliation by an unprocessed party member without any disciplinary intervention or corrective measures being taken. Such actions created an atmosphere of fear, mistrust, and institutional disorder that undermined the integrity of the party and weakened confidence in its leadership. Furthermore, there has been little or no proper coordination among members of the party leadership. Decisions affecting the institution are increasingly driven by the will and pleasure of single individual, thereby making uh, unusual preparation or functions disregarded for established structures and gross disrespect towards senior officials and functionaries, a common practice within the party. More troubling, in the growing expectation by the party leadership that officials and members should disassociate themselves with family members, friends, social colleagues, and associates simply because they belong to other political parties. Such an unhealthy political culture not only violates the principle of freedom of association and mutual respect, but also created a serious gap of trust, confidence, and comfort in the discharge of responsibility. My strategic mobilization and recruitment proposals were repeatedly undermined and ignored. Were repeatedly undermined and ignored. Um, were repeatedly undermined and abundantly clearly that my services, expertise, and commitment were no longer appreciated or required in us for the experiences shared and wish the institution well in its future endeavors. Very truly yours, B. Mike Blewon, former National Vice Chair for Recruitment and Mobilization, former CMC's Senatorial Kennedy 2025 by-election, and his son. Or Mike Blewon, it's you who wrote this letter?
Thank you. No
Wow.
one has taken test for me in school before.
If you are just joined us, this is Nima D9 TV. And we want to say thanks to all of you who have joined us. This letter is strong, and by next week, Wednesday, we will also reach out to the CMC family to do the needful to have them on here because they too responded. But we would love to host them and read that response and hear from them. With that being said, before we move forward, we're going to take this quick musical break. And this music means a lot to this platform because this is where we come in peace, and this is where we come to serve our communities. So we're going to do this in the line and duty of that so that we all can be here tonight to know what is unfolding. So let's take this musical break real quickly, and then from there we will be joined by what am I finding? What am I not finding? This. Okay. So we're not gonna waste time, we're gonna move forward. Oh, Mike Blewon, you wrote this, your resignation letter. There are few key words that are in it that are very strong. At what point did the relationship go this way? And before we move there, when you were about to join the CMC, was there at any point in time that your supporters told you no, do not join, and you disobeyed them?
Thank you. In any institution, there will be agreement and disagreement. Many of our friends who have loved being with us during the time of the election, they left us because we are agreed to join CMC. They're the life of Fons Wagley, Jimmy Bouquet, so many friends, and even people in our circle. I took it as a personal issue from the ANC background. So I never wanted to even take that serious. But I had no regret in joining the CNC. Even up to today's date, I had no regret in joining the CNC. The reason I said up to today's day, I had no regret in joining the CNC is that Obede is a good person. But when people are together, other people will pick you so that you can come all in different ways. But like I said on Radio Voice of Gompa this morning, and in any interview that I will go into, I will always say, I don't think Onobede mean bad for some of us. Because he saw something in us in Nimba. You know, I got to know Onobede since 2008 through my big brother Prince. Biologically, through Prince also is my older brother. From the side of my auntie, he's my auntie's son. And the place they got total gas station today in Ganto, while they were on the land resettlement or land dispute resettlement in Ganta across Nima. I was coming from the market on Wednesday, on Thursday morning when I met them, I packed my bag. I introduced me to Onobede. And then subsequently, Onobede became the chairman of the Passport Steering Committee. And my big brother Bow was also serving as a coach on him. So we all amalgamated forces, and we decided to work hands in hand to ensure that Nimba emerged victorious into the process of the county meeting. So successfully, they came down with 2 trophies under their regime, and we were cool together. When Obede came to Nimba in 2020, there was no road leading from Ban to Seklepe, no car could pass it. So he called for a program in Ban when you were doing your groundbreaking ceremony. I decided to go there to be part of the occasion. And I donated 300 gallons of fuel for the development he was about to do. Because I feel if you face between Ban and Seklepe, automatically you are opening the road from Kample to go to Seklepe, the road from Buto to go to Ganto, the road from Buenquida to go to Ganto, and all of the people in Ban also got access going to Ban to do their transaction on a Monday. So little did I know that Obede wanted to contest. And every time they asked him, he said he was not contesting. Even that program we're talking about on Roger Duma was also part of the program in Ban, the first ever bigger program he hosted. From there, he toured with Harrison Conway across District 7. I think from there, when he started building the roads, a couple of young people in Seklepe started telling him, you can make it, you can make it. Starting with Paul Way, my friend and brother, long-time friend was Saint Winner. And he decided to call on my friend, my landlord, on Jerry Yangian and Ruby to go along with me in Monrovia so that he can get a car. In fact, cars. Because the first one he donated was a Kia motor that he gave to the city council of Seklepe. And then when Ruby called me in the night, he said, Chief, you the here for all those certain things going on. I said, why is that? He said, the chief asked us to go to Monrovia so that he can get Jerry and our car. But then we thought it was to talk to you before we can leave from the county. I said, you go. If anything was in the government sector that, I mean the government, in the eyes of the government, that when somebody in the government will help build it, then I could be the first person that you're going to harm. Because I enhance the endeavor with few to build the roads for our people. So when he's giving you car as a city mayors, I don't think there's issue. But the only thing I can advise you is don't let the car be placed into the city's name. They said, okay. When they got to Monrovia, they called me. When they received the car, they called me. I told them the car. When Obede came to Nimba, I drove there and appreciated him. So these are some of the reasons I'm saying there's no regret. Subsequently, when the election was coming, he was on CPP. And Orionko was also on CPP. But he didn't care whether Oromena was on different political party. He also went in his endeavor by helping the people around the Way Bill and even the Lisino Bill by building roads. Through that, moving with Oromena here and there, I think Orionko had issue. We were almost giving power to Oromena while he who on the party's ticket was being left out. And then 7 years campaign manager again in 2023 for the Coalition for Democratic Change. We were told to go and help on ability. So we almost took District 7 as our own and District 1. They being our candidates in all of the districts. The both of them emerged winners. He and Honorable Sam Brown from District 1 and District 7. But the rest of the lawmakers that we had, they were not able to go through. The life of Prince Tukpa, Somali, Anthony Kuyokpa, Gombu Kagon, Peter Weato, BK Siawe, and Honorable Goiklo. So I think Roosevelt down as well. So the working relationship began from there. and he was able to take Bangura from the Coalition for Democratic Change to also go in office to work as the chief of officer. And in Ghana, on Saint Brown also told some people from the CDC to also work along until everything was going good when Senator Johnson passed off. We all decided to ask the people of Nimba to give us the opportunity to serve them. In that process, the coalition said they were not going to put Kennedy in Nimba. We should go on our own. So everyone begins to check around. In our process, I will call again by the former president that he had talked to Honorability and he wants me to go on the party's ticket to contest, and then they will come in and help. Because Honorability is a seated representative of Nimba, and then coming to form a party, it's necessary that he take the hands of one of us, and then they can come in to help. We went to Monrovia, we had a 3-man meeting. Only 3 of us were in our meeting. And as we discussed that, Honorability said, let's go to Nimba and launch the party. Mike come and witness the party. I mean, the launch of the party, then we can be there. So I placed call to Yangia and asked him, this is what the people are saying. And he said, Mike, come. We are all here, we'll be part of the party. So we moved to Nimba, had our program on a Saturday. When we were launched, we all left. And they asked me to follow him to Monrovia. We went and did all of the paperwork, and we went to NEC. The party was registered and it was certificated duly. So we came to Nimba and we became the candidate of the, we became the aspirant of the party. And later, finally, I was selected to be the candidate on the party's ticket. And we move on. We didn't win, but it was good. Because there were a lot of fighters playing. People consider us to be on Mandingo party. And so based on that, we are come to divide Nimba. And then the government had our own force at the brought by distributing money everywhere, from Tanchi all the way to superintendent. Everyone was given money. So we accepted the result. Even while the process was still going on, the counting process was going on, when from our data room we felt we were not making it, our political leader was the first by 9 o'clock to even congratulate on Kuga. And then early in the morning, myself followed suit to show to you that we never had issue, even though people were against the earlier congratulation our political leader made, but that could not change anything, even if he had not done that. When they brought it to my attention, I said, no. While we were even into the electoral process, people said, Mike, they wouldn't use you so Ide can win. That vote, the people looking for it for Ide. Look at the coordinators of the party. How many persons were you? And the only person that was with me was Waiton Bloomy. The rest of the coordinators were supporting different political parties. When we questioned them, they said they were part of Bede Foundation, or Bede had not told them that you were forming a party called CMC, so they can't be a part. Out of the 9 coordinators, 1 came to me, 1 went to Koga, 1 went to Garrison. The bottom 6 went to Mana Ide Gongo, where they were supporting Ide. When we saw it of late, we could not do anything. We were in the water already, and we decided to move. And we lost.
Okay, let us hold you on there. Let us hold you on there. So I want to say thanks to you. Thanks to Radio Secretary, they have given us additional 30 minutes. So that means that by 10:30, we're going to be calling it a day here. Thanks to Uriah Bois, thanks to the management and staff of Radio Secretary, and for the great job that you are doing. If you are just here, we want to say thank you. We are here tonight with our Mike Blinwon. He has resigned from the Citizens Movement for Change, and we read his resignation letter. So just in case you want to participate, we want you to kindly listen as we move on.
And so by August
to participate, the numbers to call. Yes, let me let me get the numbers out to the people first before I come back to you, Mike. The numbers to call are 0776 572019. 0776 572019 or 0886 693625. For those who want to call on WhatsApp, we have +231 778 070604. You can call, and then between the interview, we will take your call as we move forward. So, our blue one, at what point that you got to realize that indeed CMC was never a place for you to grow? It was at what point?
So sorry, I forgot about certain things. Let me just wrap up only quick. And when we had our agreement in Monrovia, when the campaign started, on the contrary, I saw the folks from the CDC coming to support Mana Ide Gonglowe on grounds that they told our executives from Monrovia that
let us hold you on there. Let's take this caller. Good evening, caller. Your name and where have you joined us from? 30 seconds, please.
I just want to appreciate my brother in studio. I want to say a very big thank you for your splendid explanation this hour. But I want to find out, since you left or you resigned from CMC, what's the next step? What's the moving forward?
Okay. Thank you so much. Since you resigned from CMC, where are you headed to? Thank you, Elton, for calling. Thank you so much. What is the next step and where are you headed to?
So that one gave me a big question. Edmond.
Yes, sir.
Edmond, let me finish with my elaboration before you can open line.
Okay, so
I think another question for me to answer.
Do that.
I will talk to that. I will talk to that. Just close the line. Just close the line. Let me finish. Those who want to ask questions, they will ask questions. Because if you open the line, we just got 10:30 to go, so I'm going to run up more than what I was saying. So just close the line.
Absolutely. Okay.
So on the contrary, the CDC came, they started supporting Mana Ide Gonglowe campaigning, Akara Gray, my friend Saint Akla, Prinye, all of the guys from the CDC. They came to join behind Mana Ide Gonglowe on grounds that while I was serving as campaign manager in 2023, I didn't attack Senator Johnson, I didn't attack Jeremiah Kun, I didn't attack the Unity Party. I never had any harsh war against them. And I don't think my upbringing has been where I campaign for people to insult people. I campaign here for Taylor in 1997. We didn't insult people. I campaigned for Prince Johnson in 2005. And I also voted for We Are in 2005. I was not a sedition. But because Manasari rejected Prince Johnson in Secretary, we took that side of We Are to vote for We Are because we were angry. And we feared when Led Rebel were embarrassing her in Uganda, she was a brain beyond Led Rebel to also destabilize our people. So some of us said we can't vote for Manasari. So people basically go from party to party. We are now been from party to party. The party I ever joined, I know, was NUDP. That brought 6 lawmakers from Nima in the lower house and 1 from the upper house. We were Group in 2011. In the runoff, Senator Johnson called all of us and said, let's support Unity Party because Manasari has built hospital for us here. And then she built the road. She contemplating on building the roads that will come to Guinea, almost to the Guinea border. And then she gave 3 ministerial positions to our people in Nima. So we pledged our support in the runoff. Johnson lost. We pledged our support in the runoff to Unity Party. That's how I went to Big Brother Diamond Prince in Secretary, and I was along with him in the runoff election to campaign for Unity Party because we are collaborated in the runoff based on the party agreement. And he and I used to go from place to place over my motorbike with the t-shirts and things to divide it. And then we came back about to distribute it. And we came back 2012, our lawmakers that we so dearly love, they went and destroyed our party in Buchanan. So 2014, we formed a NAPARI, Nimba Youth for Congress, for the re-election of Senator Johnson in Ganton. And we said Senator Johnson should go out independent candidate, no party business, because the NUDP have been destroyed. And we won in 2014, during the time of the Ebola, at the end of the Ebola. And then 2015, I was called by the former speaker, Eddie Staddle, to join LPDP. At LPDP, our way, and we formed a merger with the coalition, and I served as a campaign manager in 2017. Also, I was given the opportunity to serve as county inspector, and I could not forgo the government that I was serving to vote for different political parties. And I remained there, even when Senator Johnson called me. I said, you give us the opportunity to serve, let me remain with the people. I will not bully the government that I'm serving in. And we remain there. I also serve as a campaign manager in 2023. So the C coalition was the one that transferred me to CMC because it was a Nimba-based political party. Based on that, we will get full support because in the 2023 election, we lost massively to United Party in Nimba, 50,360 votes to 144,822 votes. So we all reason we decided to do. So people will just say all the things on the radio, but they will never even ask you for your background, your background when it comes to politics or everything that you have done to know what is unfolding. So Edmond, that I have been. So until by August of last year, they called me and said, come and be the mobilization chairperson. In fact, he just called me to come to town. When I got to town, he said, you the mobilization chairperson nationally in recruitment. After 2 weeks, I received another letter I saw another letter posted for Gompu Kagun as a recruitment chairperson, dividing the position that I was in. By August 22, I carry on my mapping that I wanted to do to recruit and mobilize people. That I divided Liberia into 5 regions, 3 to cover the 15 political subdivisions of Liberia, so that I can go and set a structure for the party leadership in the county, with the exception of Jerry Yangian, because he was the first county chair that was appointed. Exactly, they will launch the party. So when I sent in the document, I said I never needed money. I only needed the approval of the political leader that I can get one. Since the day I got a car, I would just put fuel in a drum and put it in my car and do my tour. And the political leader said he was not ready for any party executive to go out. After a few months, by September, we went to Monrovia. We started placing call to people across the county to make them the county chairs. We accepted it. Since the party was not in readiness to send the mobilization chairman to go across the country to go and mobilize and set up structure, we accepted those who they were calling on the phone so that we can work with them. We decided to open a group chat for the county leadership that I will be speaking to them subsequently and also on a daily basis. We were there until anytime we ready for rally, I will go there. We went to Basso, even made a trip to Lofa, but I was doing my text. And from there we went to Banga. We left and also went deep in Banga folklore. We went in Nimba, in Ganto. We had a program to appreciate birthday. All of those things we did it. We even went to Secretary. People were complaining that they are not being appreciated, they are not being said thank you. I went to Monrovia at Ifon on birthday, and you are here to that. We went to Baobepi. We appreciated the people for voting for him, and he told them what he wants to do. All of the people in the various towns in Bao should be able to submit their development plan so that we can work towards that. Who we were going until Guba entered the party, not as even a party stable, but a special advisor to the political leader, which is not an executive position. I was in Lovely carrying on my construction when Guba called me, Edmond, to go and assessing to transfer his sister that died in Gando Bari to Bapa. There's no time in Nimara. If you call the time, I can call 1 or 2 persons in it. Out of the 7 rents on the 8,000 Nima, I can call people in all. And people know me in all. When I got to Bapa, I met Ire Bonto, Jimmy Bula. They were on the man resettlement committee with me when I was serving accounting inspector. And we shook again. And right away, begin Yan say, who I served Nima Kandi as one of the goalkeepers, call me to go to a shop. We are going to the shop, look, guys, follow me. He said, we want to join CMC. But we got some observation. I said, what is the observation you have? Ire Bonto said, me, I want to join CMC. And I want Honorability to go back in District 7 and become to be re-elected. Then we can fight and Magami forces with anybody that win. Then since we have more lawmakers in the house, then he can go as a speaker. From there, then we can start from there. And subsequently by 2033, he can go as a senator, and gradually we can be moving on. Then Jimmy Bula said, me, I don't want him to go back in a district. I want him to go at the Senate and remove him twice and become a pro-tem. From there, by when we go into the election in 2035, he can go now as a president, and then if he does not even win, he will come back in a senatorial seat. But we really want to join CNC because of the role you people are building. Then go say, we will be the decider of election in Liberia. We don't hear whether we win or we don't win. But when we can't tell the people who run to us and we will get minister, superintendent, or I left there and say, me, I don't want to come second. I want to come first, and we will go to people and rally support from them. And the guy, Jimmy Bula, Ire Bonto from Bapa said, me, why I say the women should go back in the district and be re-elected is that now Liberia will not be waiting to make a Muslim man president. From where Liberia stands as a Christian nation. I said, so if we went to District 7, we made a man representative. We can go to Liberia and make a man president. Then Jimmy said, me, I'm not even here for what we're saying. But for me, I want to take it gradually. That the way he became representative, now he can become senator. He in the senator position, even go as a running mate or a presidential candidate. By that, if he does not even win, he will go by his seat. Because me, I don't want him to move from in government. So we all just said it in, and I told Goba, every time you can be talking to you or him already, last time I keep talking, say we will decide the fate of the country will be the Prince Johnson. Don't be talking to him. So we all just laugh about it. America, he myself communicating. That's how Dan Dennis and the rest of the people are connected then with him and they desire to gain. Sarah Way, I thought to Sarah Way and Sarah Way were with Honorability, you were moving here and there. There was certain issue that I wanted to connect Honorability on, he was not picking up your phone. And then I called Sarah. When Sarah handled the phone, what when he said, don't call me. He dropped the line. I said, then Sarah said, man, the way you mentioned that, I mean, today, I think they're coming to be that, I would not be with the CNC again. You encourage me to come here. And in the midst of people we in America, we are highly respected. Sarah Way from great. I said, Sarah, sorry. Now we go back, have called the woman in America to tell him that they call him Muslim man, he can't become president. I was laughing with it. People religion, you don't play with it. That I believe that what they trust in. When the woman came from America, we were going to Zor. I wish I'm a Dolino was graduating. I sent my car. We want to board the called JJ to do the mobilization. When he got down, he called Gumbu. He said, where is my? The Gumbu said, my daughter graduated. My daughter is graduating. And when I went, okay.
I think your network is dying now. Mike, can you hear us?
That I can't become a president because I'm a Malingo man. So Mike and why were there laughing with him?
Us?
Gombu say, Gombu can't be. Gombu said it can't be. When they came from Zor, Gombu called me in the night, around 11, he said, Mike, come to my house. And when he said, they were angry today that people call him Maniko, man, you could not defend him. You were laughing with him. People say he's a Muslim person, he will not become president in Liberia because Liberia not willing to make Muslim person as president. And you were laughing and say, Gombu, there was nothing serious.
Terrible here tonight, and we want to apologize. So again, it's been a wonderful time. Mike has been here and he's still with us. We are going to 10:30 and we have a few more minutes to go, just 3 more minutes to go to 10:30. And we are hoping that Mike can come back.
The management of the radio, because you wanted to know what became better. Even if they can give us up to 11 o'clock, let me just explain something. God, sometimes when people write, people will not understand. I will just call it short so that people can understand. So that's where the bitterness started from. And then, even to my mother death, they were also angry. He could not even place call to me to tell me sorry. But the force from the CMC, headed by Jerry Yangian and Jin Yogi, they were by me throughout. Jerry even came to Gator. After everything, when we were getting ready to go to Grand Jide, I will place call to take my car over, and I shouldn't even hear sound draw. They will take draw. I said, no, I can't be the third person commanding the party responsible for mobilization, and we're going for mobilization. Then you ask me to stay. I don't want to believe that. I drove to Secretary. In the morning, I received call from the chief driver. Where are you? I said, I in Secretary. He said, oh, you in Secretary? Then they carry the car in the yard and park it there. Don't go, you're not going. They said, you shouldn't go. I said, okay, but I can't park the car in the yard. I took the car to Oroyangia. I gave the car over to Oroyangia. When they brought the car back, I said, I was not going the car. That's where the bitterness started from. Every time, I'll be on the radio, bullying me. I will not see, I will not attend executive meeting. I will not be so. And then they have 2 letters against me, and they called for forum. We went in a meeting for almost 6 hours in Honorability House. No here, no day. In affair, it was not good for people in a same political party to be judging each other on a basis of gossip. So since they suspended, if they warned me that I should go and attack the vice president and also attack the government before they can know that my full commitment is with the party. We have been sitting since February, March, April. So May, I could not make it. That's why I say in my resignation. Because I can't be sitting now, man, the party having meeting as an executive president, nobody relating to me, and they told me to go and attack. And the role of the mobilization chairman is not to play propaganda. You can go to pursue people to join the party. I can't be the one to preach propaganda. I can't be the one to attack vice president. If we need to attack a vice president, will be the option before the people believe in me, then I don't think I can do that. Because it's not my role. The mobilization chairperson should go and recruit people and talk to people consciences to come and join based on your agenda. Exactly. So based on that, that's why I attend the power over and withdrew my membership. But I didn't tell any of my supporters to move on in the party. And no day that I will put my more on ability. They may ask a question, where am I heading? I'm heading to Lovely. Lovely is where I'll be sitting now with the 2029.
This is the truth of the matter. We want to say thank you to all of you who are tuning. Encyclopedia has given us the time that will extend this program up to 11 tonight. You're going to pay for the extra time on Mike Blinwa.
No problem. I'm a radio station then. That radio station, I'm a radio station. I will pass Saturday tonight. I will pass Saturday tonight. I'm going to my home in Lovely tonight for the women, the TTM. We call them the TTM, the traditional midwifery. I'm going to honor 33 of them in my home tomorrow who have made our clinic for the government to take the clinic and make it a government clinic now in Lovely. We build the clinic.
Are you inviting Nima to Night TV?
I already told Melis Board to be there. He will be there.
On a very serious note, we want to say thank you for all of what you have said, though. You have accused, you have pointed fingers at Armstrong Baslepo, and we're going to be reaching out to him hopefully on Wednesday that he can come that some of these things that you have said, because this is why the program is called The Truth of the Matter. This is where you come and say the truth and nothing else but the truth. want to say thank you for coming on the show tonight and taking up your time, your busy schedule to reach out to us and for us to discuss all of this here tonight. So, as a chief mobilizer, your function were being tempered with,
Suffocated.
you were then, instructed to then attack the vice president of the Republic of Liberia. That is when they will know that you are indeed a real
I sent you the letter.
strong
The letter already
president.
and spoon condemn it. I sent you the letter. You're
Yes,
supposed to read the letter.
yes, and yes, absolutely, you did. You did send me that letter. And what we are looking up here to is want to say thank you to all of you. Voice of Yahweh Mesno has also given us the time to go up to 11 a.m. here tonight. I mean p.m. here tonight. Sorry, 11 p.m. tonight. So yes, you're going to be paying plenty of money tomorrow, Chief, to our business offices because it's 0776 519 075720 88669. To call on WhatsApp is +23 604. The line here tonight. This is a program called The Truth of the Matter, and we are asking all of you now if you want to participate on the show to call here tonight. And Christiana T. Balie is commenting here. She said, anyway, happy Resignation Day to CMC. Yeah, they get a flower. Get a flower. And Sarah said, Junior said he's following from Pinsway. We have a caller here tonight. Let's take this caller. Good evening, caller. No, you don't have to listen to the television. Just talk in the phone. Good evening. Okay, you are calling from Bon County District number 1, right? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I didn't hear any of the callers.
So, okay, thank you for calling. So this caller from Bon County is saying this is the way a man can talk. He's commending you, RCR. He said this is the way a man can talk. But in what way they wanted you to have attacked the vice president? 0776 572019 0776 572019 is the number to call here tonight. Sorry, next week we are not in our studio, and we're going to be in our own studio, and the audio will be pretty much good, but we relay from here as well. Good evening, caller. Your name and where have you joined us from? Okay, Thomas from Babylon District 8. Go ahead, 30 seconds. Thank you so much. So he is commending you. This caller is commending you. You took a brilliant step to have left the CMC you took a brilliant step to our left, the CMC. Let's maybe add Uriah to this call here, that maybe he will give us some more, but the network is also bad for Uriah out there as well. But again, we are here, and Mike, a lot of commendation. We will bring the CMC people here as well to do due diligence. That is why this program is called The Truth of the Matter, and we want to say thanks to all of you for what you continue to do. Oh, Uriah, do we have callers on your end?
Yeah, people are trying to call this way, and I think it will be necessary because the phone line is like really breaking in.
Yes, so please, so we will direct all the callers from your to your end. Yes, so Christiana Balie, please call Radio Secretary. Call the numbers, please.
Okay, we have a caller on the line. Let's talk to the first caller. Hello, caller.
Yeah, how you doing?
Welcome to The Truth of the Matter.
Yeah, we know that I smell the same, but we it was
you say in what?
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. In which way the political leader asking you to attack the vice president? That's the question. And 077777799 is the number to put you through to be on the Truth of the Matter yet tonight. 077777799 is the number to put you through, and you will be on the Truth of the Matter. A lot of callers were calling for this, but I think we can direct now the calls just for the better audio from this particular end. 077777799 is the number to put you through on the Truth of the Matter yet tonight. So, boss, I think you can take control. As soon as we have callers, I will update you.
Yes, so let me take Christiana Balie. She's on the line from this side. Christiana, good evening. Thank you. Just 30 seconds. I know you're following the show here tonight. Thank you, Christiana. So if the TMC was being established to attack the vice president, then of course it's not going to work. So we have Sarah stay on the line from this side. I will come over.
All right, we have a caller.
Yeah, but let me take this one quickly. Then take Sarah quickly. Good evening, Sarah. 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's one. Thank you. This is Sarah. Let me say hello to the Arsenal man. So ordinarily, I wouldn't have.
You're not to be DJ by yourself inside okay room.
Don't be plowing me on the call. Yes, Sarah, go ahead. 30 seconds.
Arsenal man said that at some point it was recommended for him to attack the vice president as a means of justifying his commitment. Then my attention got drawn to the story of a friend of mine. I mean, Edmond, you know, we're around the Spartan building. So I got a friend, Mike, they told him he's one Eto Big, probably the chairman for Grandpa's or something like that. There was a young man who was coming for CMC convention to sacrifice for the 5 years advance. They were coming on with the chairman and all that too. But when the man got to sacrifice, the young man threw some people in his side for CMC convention to sacrifice. But when the man got to sacrifice, he wanted to be on the good side for that political leader. Because at that time he was not chairman, he was the first mention at Tony Boga. So the brother was mandated not to see me, and this brother was exactly about the guest house.
Sarah, take your 30 seconds is over.
Sarah, take your 30 seconds is over.
Okay, so I do have a caller.
Yes, so let's take that caller.
You guys are stupid. Yes, so let's take that caller.
Okay, hello, caller. Good evening, your name and where have you joined us from? Mr. Dan, welcome to the truth of the matter. Let's hear you.
I want to bring it to Honorable Kumar. They have touched on
So you have to please call us back because we are not really getting or change your location quickly.
So
All
let's
right.
go back. Let's go back.
Okay, so we'll take the next caller. We'll take the next caller because we are not getting the first caller. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Your name and where have you joined us from?
Calling from LP zone number 2.
Welcome to the truth of the matter. Let's hear you.
Give many thanks and appreciation to Mike Bloom because he hears rumor that Mike Bloom then was supposed to go on tour, so he refused and they woke up for him. So I gave many thanks for clarifying public doubt what was unfolding as the ring explained peacefully that I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So
it's up to you until we can get a caller.
Let me take this.
So I want to.
Let me take this caller.
Yes. Let me take this caller. Let me take this caller for you.
Where are you calling from?
Yeah, your name and where are you calling us from?
Oh, Malepay Medicine Store G.
Oh, Malepay Medicine Store G.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
G. 30 seconds.
It's quite unfortunate if what he said is true. And I think that before Sia, we telling him to talk to the vice president. We tell him what just service to the nation. When you are opposition, it doesn't mean that you have to go and talk against the government or something like that. The opposition has known the vice president well, and even the president to even be part of the Nebuchadnezzar committee. I think we'll do through the president. So for him to come, give me your time. So the to and what you don't have something that is today that is benefiting you for you to go against your own makeup. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gonleke. Thank you so much. So, RCR, former CR. So, some of your critics,
Mr. Gonleke.
You
thank you so much. So,
as a
RCR, former CR. So,
you are
some of your critics may say
to get
you play as a Arsenal fan. You are doing this very clever.
Mike. There's another caller here. Let's take this caller quickly. Good evening, caller. Where are you joining us from?
And we are hoping that he can come back. We are lost. Mike. There's another caller. Where are you joining us from?
Okay. 30 seconds.
Okay. 30 seconds.
Okay, thank you. Because you wanted to attack.
Okay, thank you. Because you wanted to
attack our brand ambassador from Australia.
The CMC, that's why let's take our brand ambassador from Australia. He has called us here tonight. Good evening, Madam Brand Ambassador Victoria M. Dennis.
Honorable Mike, thank you so much for that. Honorable Mike, thank you so much for that. Thank you for serving my country. I don't think they leave just in Liberia. So I don't think they leave business in Liberia or in Europe. So I don't think why then that is the sugar fashion from the CNC. That less is that from the CNC. That Ashton less is that what the honorable said. That Ashton because I've been following him. What the honorable said. What I've been following that. So you're divide that. So you're so you're trying to bring us to be able so you're trying to bring as propaganda to your on your as propaganda to your people on your friend doing things just people doing things but they just how you join party in Senegal. He looked your party in Senegal. He looked so to say that I think so it is monitor I think so it is monitor or I think it's so much enjoy and really admire I enjoy and really admire I was first time was heard that why city and you are why you did this party to party?
Thank you so much for joining us from Australia. There's an echo, Uriah. I believe you have
there's an echo, Uriah. I believe you have another device.
No, not really. Not really. I think it's coming from your end.
Yes.
I think it's from your end. We don't have another device beside this one. But let me take this call and see if it will be clear from my end. Hello.
Okay.
Yes, good evening, Uriah Boy. Okay. I want to
welcome to the truth of the matter. 30 seconds.
Thank you. This is the voice about this one now, and I'm question to my his the country chairperson, Jerome Yang, opposition when vaccination follow. What do you make of that point?
Okay, so he said after the resignation of the former CR, there was a post from the former lawmaker of Saklepier that when expectation change, resignation follows. What do the CR Jeremiah B. Yangia? That was the question from the caller who just dropped the line. And of course, I think you can just call us on 0777-777-997, and then you will be live. I think our callers are coming up very, very clear as we are already started receiving signal from the followers in the comment section. So it's up to you, boss.
Okay, thank you so much for again being here.
Okay, thank you so much for again being here.
I think this is from my end.
Okay, so I think this is from my end.
I don't know. There's an echo. Whenever you come on, Uriah, then this.
I don't know.
Definitely. That's for your end.
Then this.
So okay, so let us mute you and see Uriah.
So okay, so can.
Okay, Mike, can you hear us?
I'm hearing.
Okay, so I think something is not right because I've muted you, and then let me hear from you all that watching. Are you hearing the echo? I'm not hearing the echo at all.
No, the echo drop. The echo.
Yes.
Drop.
Yes. So I have this caller calling from India. He's our Indian reporter. He is on the line. Omasco, welcome.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. My question go to Mark. Yeah. Your explanation.
You are coming in broken. Oh, no, you are coming in broken, Omasco. Just bring your question again.
Okay,
question going to Mark. I'm former county inspector, so observation or his experience. How do the people of the county, know the real popular politics?
You keep me broken a little bit. You say how would the county know the popular politician?
Yeah, how can the know the real leader from the public?
Okay. Thank you so much, our Indian reporter. That is Omasco, way there from India. He's joined us here tonight. So, our blue one, let's go to you. We want to say thanks to the Atlantic Food Center. If you want to buy your food here in Monrovia and its environment, just come to Tinker Village. We are broadcasting here tonight. We want to say thanks to the management and staff of Atlantic Food Station. Your GB is here, your African food, your European food. They got an Airbnb here and quality building material for you. The numbers on the screen are the numbers you can call to book or to order. So, our blue one, you have heard a lot of callers. And at this point, we're not going to take any more calls again. We're just going to come right back to you to address some of those calls.
So, thank you.
Before you respond, you ask no man. Now your Arsenal title you play on CMC.
Now why I just to Mr. Sarasi Junior. I told Mr. Sarasi Junior. The other copy of the money I'm offering inside this they will carry. When we carry the cup, they will see a lot of employment going on in the government. They know the president is an Arsenal fan. So when the president wins, it will be good for us. So
we got 8 more minutes to go.
Yeah. So, like I said, we are happy. Call us and we heard our views. Those who appreciated us for our stand, we want to say a very big thank you. Like one of my brother called from somewhere asking about Jerry, saying when expectation are not met, resignation follows. Someone screenshot our post and send it to me. But Mr. Bawi, when I build relationship with people, I don't want to break it.
Okay.
Oroyanya is my landlord. Inside be there. Oroyanya is my landlord. In Ban, my landlord is one bank. In Capitan, my landlord is Mr. Odisho Degba. In Ganda, the 4 places I got 4 different landlords in Ganda. The same in Seninguri. So when people who look at you and say, can they live together? And they give a piece of area to construct, then it means they want you and them to have a cordial relationship.
Absolutely.
I spoke to Jerry on the phone directly. Jerry might be in error to look at me and say I went for expectation. Which expectation? I think the only expectation all of us were chasing is for us to produce a senator that will be able to help young people, to produce a senator that will be able to look at people who are the downtrading to help them. But I don't think I went for personal benefit to the CMC. Today, most of the children from the CMC, personally, they can benefit from me. Some want to sell gas, some want to do the one, some want to move to school, some want to do the one. Or even enter on a campus at the Nimba University. Those that I'm helping there because they were with us in the CMC. Even the political leader never wanted to even help them because the young people, they can insult leaders. I had to beg the political leader up and down until we finally concluded and he had to pay their school fee. It came through me. That letter you saw, I mean, I checked, you saw Armstrong Group posting. I was the one who initiated that. But saying Armstrong said, I will see them on TV, I will not know what they're doing because why I had to go to the vice president because they called us for Senator Johnson pass over. Why I had to go there and I didn't go with the CNC car. I went with my official web picker my private work paper, then it was not good. Why I didn't go with my official card? For instance, I'm not a lawmaker. The honorability is a political leader. You can travel anything. But going to the vice president fund where they are called us to be part of the, Senator Johnson passed over because all of us were connected to him. When the political leader came from America, he was the first person. He didn't even reach our house. He went at the vice president's house and asked that every lawmaker pay $5,000. So when I heard that, I also became happy that since the passport fees of Senator Johnson, my lawmaker is part of it. We can all be a part of it. Today, people are telling us why my mother died and CDC and United Party partisan went to sympathize with me in law play. These were some of the counts that they put against me. For Christ's sake, my mother who stood by me to die and people be putting it into politics. Why are we behaving like this? When is the election?
You become a little
It's tomorrow the election that my mother will die. My friends, my long-time friends, at them I say I've been together. They came to sympathize with me and people put politics in it. But the political leader was seen right there at Bela or New Year Eve. Praising Koume Abel-Gono, who is from the ruling establishment with the projects as you carry on across the country. The Christmas day, the political leader was seen on the vice president fund with the crew of CNC. They spent a whole day there. Nobody critiqued that. Are we voting tomorrow? Are we in campaign move or we are in governance? So that's some of those things again. Wicked people, when you want to be a part of it again, wicked people. I'm not emotional. But those kind of things that they said to me. My own brother Gombu Kagon. He said, why you in federal police? A driver thing, you can be together, look on the Facebook page. Who are those that we can be provoking each other? They're carrying on each other. Sarah say, so now he posts a go on what I want to see. I see when I post, he goes there. Sarah says, from different political party, I'm from different political party. Joseph Miller, I don't know, these are from the United Party. But we got family land. So if our supporter to the United Party will have been removed, I dare it.
What was one regret? What was one regret? What is one regret that you have in this whole arrangement in your whole political life?
No, the only thing I can say is for people to stop us. The Emok Bawi, maybe it's from ANC, and I go to what is it? Nyonkiai. Yeah. Then Edmond sees me and say, "Mike, come to my wife and sleep." Then the next morning, then someone says, "Oh, the ANC man, we saw him sleeping in ANC man. Are we voting tomorrow? That we will start hitting each other? Even if we are voting tomorrow, and I are going as election worker, I got interest in CMC, and either I go and pull I have interest in CMC, and I saw my ANC brother who also is a long-time friend to me. He said, "Mike, can sleep in my home?" Is it me that are going to compromise the interest of CMC? Are we voting now?
Do you have any regrets that you want to apologize to
tell me say I should attack the vice president before they believe in me? So all the work I have been doing, how I've been mobilizing people, driving for myself. We went to Banga Folklore. I was the only person that left from there almost around 10 o'clock. How I've been doing it? For someone to say I should attack the vice president, what ground I'm saying want to attack the vice president? And I'm sitting in Nima.
So if honorability, I'm just saying if honorability is on the ballot in 2029 as a candidate, just in case he's on the ballot and then the vice president remains vice president and Honorable Kai in 2029, will you vote, for example, for honorability?
So why we have been talking about 2029 when even we don't know who all will reach 2029? When election day, when campaign time, when people campaigning for Kennedy, ask me that question, I'll answer it immediately. But we don't know why.
Exactly 11 o'clock on the dot. And our Bliwa, we want to say thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thanks to the both radio stations. Milton Dolo is all here saying, when I told you that
no matter me, that man left me. He was campaigning for me as soon as I joined CNC. That Milton Dolo man was campaigning for me as soon as I joined CNC. The man say he can't follow me in CNC. He left me when he put them for program.
All of you, thank you, Mike. You have been doing this because I have worked closely to management. I know exactly what we did to carry medical supplies across or probably at about this on the road in the night, making sure probably and we reach to be Doru. Continue to do, and thanks for all of those who call and we could not answer you. It was not deliberate. It's just because we are making sure to get everything settled down, and this program is going to be your program that you can make a decision in making your community a place to. Next week we're going to be having some conversation, and then from there we're going to take a leave from politics a little bit and get into entrepreneurial. There are people who are doing agriculture, there are people who are into climate, there are people who are in different, there are motorcyclists, there are people who need to hear from us, the security apparatus, and all of that. So I want to say thank you. It was a wonderful time. Thanks to the Atlanta station for having us here tonight. Thank you all. Thank you, Uriah. It was a good time for being from our end. Good night, and may God bless you all. See you again next time. Keep following me. I love to say good night to all of you, and may God bless you.